Here we go, back again with another video, and yes, we're talking about some Sunderland news. But before we get onto Sunderland news, I want to say I did do a competition. I said there was a new shirt coming in the post, and that the score prediction winner of the playoff final would be in the hat to have a chance of winning that shirt. Now, people in the hat who got the correct score of ones apiece is Coniston, Maestro, David Kremlin, Ironica 150319555, Paul Crampton and Ian Hardy. And I am a man of my word. A man of my word. I will open this shirt from LU Soccer. Thank you again, LU Soccer, for passing on a free shirt to the channel. And again, LU Soccer, I will leave a link down below in the description where you can pop along. It's easy to use. Easy website to get onto. Cheap replica shirts, really good bargain prices, and up-to-date shirts. So if a team you like, is on there, they would have an up-to-date shirt on there. So we will do the draw for this shirt, and we'll get the names in the hat. There we go, names in the hat. We'll pull one out now, and this is the winner. And if you don't want the shirt, I will do another competition this weekend. The winner of the shirt is Coniston. There you go. You have won whatever shirt is in here. We'll see what kind of shirts in here. What kind of replica shirts in here. Very good replica shirts from LU Soccer. And it is a red and blue. Red and blue shirt. Huh? It's Barcelona. Is that a Barcelona shirt? It is a Barcelona shirt. There we go. I never expected that in the post. Thank you, LU Soccer. It comes in a very well wrapped bag. Has a tag on. Quality shirts. I'll leave a link in the description. Like I say, a good bag. You got your bit of tissue paper in there. You get rid of that. Keeps it nice and smart. The quality of these shirts, and this is a large shirt. The quality of these shirts are absolutely superb. Superb. Look at the badge as well on that. Tremendous badge. There we have. It is a large. It is, of course, a Nike. And we'll look inside. On the bottom, you've got a little, if you can see that, there we go. And we'll look inside the shirt. And we do have inside out. Like all of the shirts from LU Soccer are stitched. None of those slapped on stickers. It is a stitched badge. That is a lovely shirt. It's nice, actually. It is a nice one. All nice material from LU Soccer. There we go. That is absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic shirt. So well done, Coniston. Again, if you do not want the shirt, I will have another competition going. And if I get another shirt in the post in the next few days, we will do another competition as well. So there we go. LU Soccer, link down in the description. Easy website to navigate, and cheap replica shirts to buy. But yes, we're going to move on to Ellis Short. Do you want Ellis Short back at the Stadium of Light at the beginning of next season? So here we are. Urgent update emerges on Ellis Short's potential Sunderland return. Everton may be forced to sell players in order to buy other players, which will benefit them at the start of next season. Now, this could benefit Sunderland because we know how much we wanted Ellis Short last season. Ellis Sims. That's Ellis Short. I mean Ellis Sims. Ellis Sims' superb loan spell at Sunderland last season could see the Black Cats make another move to sign him from Everton this summer, with reports suggesting the Toffees may put him up for sale. Following a strong loan spell at Hearts in 2021-22, Sims was tipped for a sporadic role in the Everton setup last season, although the Toffees did send him on loan to Sunderland. It was, yes, and he was recalled back in the January, wasn't he? Sunderland were the club that snapped the Oldham-born, yes, the Oldham-born youngster up and immediately impressed the North East, becoming a fan's favourite at the Stadium of Light. 7 goals in 17 games on Wayside propelled Tony Mowbray's side to the playoff contention, An absolute dream scenario considering they was only promoted from League One at Wembley the season before. So there we go. So Ellis short. What's your thoughts on Ellis short? Sims? What's going on with me today? Sims had only made one appearance for Everton prior to this season, notching a well on 3 loan spells, Blackpool, Hearts and also at Sunderland respectively, before being given a chance at Goodison in the second half of the season. 1 goal in 11 which came against the Chelsea side at Stamford Bridge. That was a good goal later on. I think got them a draw, didn't it? Was the win? I'm not quite sure. Could Sims return to Sunderland? As aforementioned, the Liverpool Echo have stated that Sims' future is unclear at Everton, and it could be put up for sale. So would you have Ellis Sims back at Sunderland? Would you have Ellis Sims back at Sunderland? I'd rather have Ellis Sims at Sunderland than Ellis Short, put it that way. So there we go. I'm open for Ellis Sims to come to Sunderland. Now, on next season, we'll have some key dates on next season. We'll talk about those key dates. The fixture release date is the 22nd of June at 9 a.m. We'll know who Sunderland play in the first game next season. The start date, first weekend, is Saturday the 5th of August. And also the championship playoffs. The playoff final is May the 26th. It's a Sunday. Champion. I do like a Sunday. There we go. But now we'll move on to Nectarios Triantis. Sunderland will snap up a bargain if they land a young Australian defender, Nectarios Triantis. Australian assistant head coach Tony Vadmir says Sunderland will have made a smart move if they sign Triantis this summer. Sunderland will have picked up a bargain if the defender signs for Sunderland, according to Australian assistant head coach Tony Vidmar. The Black Cats are believed to be closing in on a deal worth $300,000 move for the 20-year-old Triantis, who currently plays for Central Coast Mariners. And they played in the final of the weekend and they did win quite comfortably. And there's some footage out there of the game. The centre-back helped his team win the A-League Grand Final by defending Melbourne City on Sunday, and that could be his last game for the Mariners. The under-20 Australian international is expected to step up to the under-23 side, coached by former Middlesbrough and Leeds coach Man Vidmar. And the summer could be a move to Sunderland. Nectarios, now even in the early camps with the under-20s, in the Australian, he's doing really well, this young lad, doing really well. I felt that the opportunity has been given for the Central Coast Mariners to play every week and cement himself in that starting 11 was always going to be challenging, but he's been doing really well. So there we go. I'll be absolutely buzzing to do if he comes to Sunderland. Now there's also rumours to do with Joe Bellingham. Joe Bellingham, it's on hold. There's problems as Birmingham wants $3 million for Job. $3 million. Sunderland allegedly only want to pay $1 million. But my source at the club says there's no problems at all at this moment in time. So I don't know if that's just paper talk or all that shenanigans. And also Sunderland as well have signed a 14-year-old. Signed a 2-year deal with Sunderland FC after interest from Leeds, Chelsea and Newcastle. 14 years of age. 2-year deal. A promising young footballer who balances schoolwork with up to 20 hours a week on the pitch has signed a contract for Sunderland AFC. Ahmad Omar, 14, who plays football since the age of 4, has penned a 2-year deal with the academy. Ahmad has secured a place in the academy's under-14 squad and trains 6 days a week around his duties at the school at Fenham. It was at Newcastle, where he's an active member of the Year 9 football team. So there we go. We wish him all the best in the future. And so far, Sunderland have almost sold 33,000 season cards. Yes, 33,000 season cards for next season. But I'm going to leave on this note. We had a full squad last season. if we're going to bring in 5 or 6 players this season, let me know in the comments below. Who do you think does not make the cut for next season in Sunderland's team? Which players would you be willing to release to bring in other players next season? Who do you think is not going to make it into Tony Mowbray's starting, squad to bring in other players? Let me know a couple of names down below who you think wasn't up to the task this season. Now, Elliot Embleton is one player, possibly. Young lad, doing really well. Had 1 or 2 little injuries, 1 or 2 knocks. Do you think he has what it takes to... I wish him all the best. I hope he comes back firing on all cylinders. But do you think, is he one of the players that may be released in the summer? Maybe looking to sell? Who else? Who else is out there? What about Corey Evans? Do you want to keep Corey Evans next season? The captain, full second half of the season out. Injury prone. Should we keep Corey Evans? I'll be happy to keep Corey Evans if he comes back fit and he knows he won't get any more injuries. Because, at that age, when injuries start coming and knocking on the door, you end up sort of carrying a passenger, don't you? You don't want to be carrying somebody for the full season. He's got a 1-year deal. I still think he'll be here next season. I do wish him all the best. Ross Stewart. Is Ross Stewart going to sign a new deal? Will Ross Stewart put pen to paper and sign a new deal? But do you want Stewart here? I've had people in the comments saying that they don't think they would want Stewart next season because he's been injured a couple of times this season. Now, does Stewart want to stay at Sunderland? Why haven't we got no contract talks ongoing here? Why is there nothing being signed just yet? Why are we leaving it to the last minute? There's something fishy about the Stewart deal for me as well. So who do you want? Who would you choose to get rid of after last year's campaign? Like I said before, who do you think is not good enough? We've already lost Mishu, gone back to his parent club. We've got Gelhardt, he's gone back to his parent club. And we've got Ahmad, who's gone back to their parent club as well. So we do have, are we going to be getting loans in again? Well, I want to see players. I want to see 1 or 2 experienced players in. Not just kids. I want experience in this side. I want to see a real experienced midfielder, an experienced striker, and maybe another experienced defender. But at the same time, we do still get these young balance of good kids in as well. So there we go. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Just a quick one to give you an update, like I say, on LU Soccer. The shirts are well done, Constant. Let us know in the comments below. And again, Ellis Sims, not short, Ellis Sims. Would you have Ellis Sims back next season? That could be on the cards. Take care, God bless, and we'll catch you later on in the week when we do some more updates. Thanks for watching and please subscribe.